We are starting with breaking news from Colorado Springs. Right now, the police and the sheriff's department are investigating a shooting at the El Paso County Courthouse. We just heard from investigators. They believe that this is an isolated incident. They told us the shooting was not in the building, but that one person was killed in that shooting outside of the courthouse in downtown Colorado Springs. This is now being investigated as a homicide.
But we have been able to rule out that this was an active shooter situation. This was not an active shooter situation, and there is no ongoing current threat to the community or public safety in the area at this time.
The fire department said that there were 2 people treated at the scene with minor injuries. We don't know if this was related. The scene will be closed for several hours while they are investigating. We also have a crew on the way, and we'll bring you the latest starting today at 4 o'clock. A plastic surgeon will be spending 15 days in jail and 2 years on probation for his role in the death of a teenage patient in 2019. A judge handed down that sentence this morning in an Arapahoe County courtroom. Emmeline Nguyen's heart stopped after she was sedated for breast augmentation surgery. Although she was revived, she then fell into a coma and then died 14 months later. The surgeon, Dr. Jeffrey Kim, failed to transfer her to a hospital or call 911 for 5 hours. A jury convicted the doctor of attempted reckless manslaughter and obstructing telephone service. After hearing from grieving family members, the judge ordered him to begin serving the jail sentence immediately. Now, unless the Colorado Medical Board changes his status at this moment, Kim can resume practicing medicine after he is released. An evacuation order has been lifted. The investigation, though, just starting after a home explosion in Wellington yesterday afternoon. This is what that home looks like in Larimer County now. This is in Wellington. It's right off of Little Fox Lane. You can see most of the house is just destroyed. The family who lives there was not home at the time. No one was hurt, no other homes damaged. Neighbors say, though, that they could feel that explosion.
I was up in the bedroom. I could see the commotion from my window. I heard a loud boom. Yes, it did vibrate a little bit. I took the headphones off, rushed downstairs, could get a better look at things, noticed that the garage door was imploded. The back half of the house was completely destroyed, sliding off into the yard.
The cause is still under investigation, but neighbors are telling us that they do think that this was a gas explosion because they could smell it in the air. I want to give you a look at a time lapse from this morning near the Eisenhower Tunnel and the Loveland ski area. You can see some fresh snow coming down and what's probably some skiers trying to get in a few runs this morning. Taking a live look from that same camera right now, looking picture perfect like a winter wonderland. Honestly, Keely, is it the weekend yet? Like, it's looking so beautiful.
I know, you want to head up there right now. I'll tell you what, though, it is still snowing up there in some areas, especially the passes are going to be slick. So if you're traveling up into the mountains this afternoon, expect some slick passes, especially Rabbit Ears Pass right now with that snow continuing to fall up there to the north. Down here, very mild. We've got sunny skies, mild conditions continuing today right on through tomorrow. Here is a look at our HD Doppler radar, and you can see the system bringing the snow up there to the high country, and you can see it does include I-70 there. Also some light showers up there near Sterling, the northeast corner of the state. We'll continue to see this over the next several hours. For the metro area today, we're looking partly sunny, mild but a bit breezy with those winds gusting out of the north-northeast up to about 20-25 miles per hour. 68 our forecast high. Our normal for this time of the year, 53. 15 degrees above normal right now. Partly cloudy tonight with just a slight chance for some showers. Going to still be breezy as we head into the overnight hours, but we do have a very nice weekend forecast for you. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Anisha.
All right, thanks so much for that, Keely. Appreciate it. Lone Tree Police do need your help tracking down a man accused of shooting and killing a 73-year-old man found dead near Park Meadows Mall. Michael Lomer was found dead in his car 2 weeks ago by police. His car was parked near the mall. We don't know if the shooting happened there or somewhere else. Police did tell us, though, that the suspect is James Matthew Neal. We don't know yet whether he knew the victim or not. They do say that he was last seen near Colorado Springs. They are considering him armed and dangerous. If you have seen Neal, please call 911. New video captures a neighbor struggling to grab a man's gun before a Westminster officer shot and killed that man. The video may be hard to watch, and you should know that we're going to stop that video right before the shooting. This happened at the beginning of October, but police are now sharing that body camera video.
Several residents have this party detained.
When officers showed up at the Skyview apartment, several people were holding down their neighbor. Police got 911 calls about him throwing a bike off a balcony and then smashing cars. An officer told the man to lay down on his stomach and then tased him. All but one of the neighbors backed away as the man pulled out a gun. According to investigators, the officer told the man to put down the gun and the neighbor to move away several times before he fired, killing the man. The shooting happened about 40 seconds after the officer arrived. Police say officers showed up to that man's apartment at least 5 times before the shooting, all for noise complaints. Investigators say the man would not open the door. Last month, neighbors told us that they thought that he had been struggling with mental health. Fort Collins police will have extra patrols in the areas where detectives say someone has burned pride flags and set several fires near neighborhoods. This has been going on for weeks now, and right now they're asking neighbors for some help to stop it. Police tell us the fires happened in the Timbervine neighborhood and the Collins Air Mobile Home Park that's north of Highway 14. In the last 4 weeks, they've shown up to calls about burned pride flags, a burned American flag, and grass fires by homes. At a fire on Sunday, they also found graffiti. Investigators do think one person is responsible for this, and they're looking into whether they might be motivated by hate.
Well, regardless of what their motive is, it's obviously concerning to both us and the residents and the homeowners in that area. And so the sooner that we can apprehend that person, that's definitely our goal.
Fort Collins police are working with the Larimer County Sheriff's Office to have extra office patrols in those areas. If you do live in the area and have a security camera, they're asking you to check to see if you might have caught anything suspicious. New at noon, a House Ethics Committee released its findings on New York Republican Representative George Santos. The report said that his conduct cited overwhelming evidence of law breaking. The committee said Santos' conduct was warranting public condemnation, is beneath the dignity of the office, and has brought severe discredit upon the House. 2 New York Republican lawmakers believe Santos should be expelled. Santos called this a politicized smear, but also said he's not going to be running for re-election next year. We also have an update for you today. The United Auto Workers Union members have now voted to approve a new contract with General Motors. This is making them the first Detroit automaker to get a ratified deal after that lengthy labor dispute. The contract passed by just over 3,400 votes with 54.7% in favor.